In this video, we're going to talk about one of North America's Great Lakes, a body of water that holds secrets from the Ice Age, lost shipwrecks, and yeah, even a famous baseball. This is Lake Ontario, and trust me, it's so much more than just a massive lake. It's a vital lifeline, and it's packed with incredible stories. Okay, let's dive right in. So here's what we've got lined up. We'll start with its impressive profile, then we'll journey way back in time to its icy origins. From there, we'll explore the life teeming within its waters, see how it connects to millions of people, and then we'll wrap it all up with 5 awesome facts you probably didn't know. First up, let's try to get a sense of the sheer scale of Lake Ontario. I mean, just how big are we talking? So, you might hear that it's the smallest of the 5 Great Lakes by surface area, but don't let that fool you for a second. This lake is still absolutely massive, ranking as the 13th largest lake on the entire planet. Just to give you an idea, its surface covers nearly 19,000 square kilometers. It's so big it straddles the border between Canada and the United States. But here's where it gets really interesting. Even though its surface area is smaller, Lake Ontario is incredibly deep. We're talking a maximum depth of 244 meters at its lowest point. And all that depth means it holds a mind-blowing amount of water, over 1,600 cubic kilometers. That's actually more water than its bigger neighbor, Lake Erie. Pretty wild, right? So, where in the world did all this water come from? Well, for that story, we need to rewind the clock by about 13,000 years. Believe it or not, Lake Ontario was born from ice. Thousands of years ago, there was this giant, prehistoric version of the lake called Glacial Lake Iroquois, and it was blocked by a massive wall of ice. When that ice dam finally melted and broke apart, the lake's water level dropped a lot, creating the Lake Ontario we see today. Okay, so we know how the lake got here, but what about all the things living in and around it? Let's take a look. This ecosystem is just bursting with life. You got everything from prized fish like salmon and trout to several species of absolutely gorgeous swans that call this place home. But you know, it's not all peaceful coexistence. The lake's ecosystem is under serious threat from some unwelcome guests that really disrupt the natural balance. Take zebra mussels, for example. These little things filter so much plankton out of the water, they change the entire food web from the bottom up. And then, get this, giant goldfish. People release their pets and they grow to massive sizes, preying on native species. It's a huge reminder of just how fragile this whole ecosystem can be. Of course, the lake isn't just for wildlife. It's an absolutely critical resource for millions of people. Check this out. An estimated 9 million people in both Canada and the United States get their drinking water directly from Lake Ontario. 9 million! And it goes way beyond just being a water source. It's a massive center for recreation with over 100 beaches, and it's a major hub for commerce, with huge cities and busy ports all along its shores. Alright, now for the really fun part. I've saved some of the coolest stories for last. Here are a few incredible things about Lake Ontario you might not have heard before. First up, back in 1914, a 19-year-old Babe Ruth hit his very first professional home run from a stadium in Toronto and sent the ball flying straight into Lake Ontario. And the legend says it's still down there somewhere. Next, for all you history buffs up there, the lake is hiding shipwrecks, like the steamship Bay State. It went down in a nasty storm way back in 1862, and now it just rests on the lake bed. It's basically a time capsule from another era. And how's this for pure grit? In 1954, a teenager, just 16 years old, named Marilyn Bell, became the first person to swim across the entire lake. She battled huge waves for almost 21 hours straight. Just incredible. And get this, did you know people actually live on islands in the lake? The biggest one is called Wolf Island, and it's home to a community of about 1,400 people year-round. And finally, while the world's longest freshwater beach is technically on a bay connected to the Great Lakes system, Lake Ontario itself has over 100 sandy beaches of its own. It really makes this whole region a surprising rival to some famous coastal spots. So from its birth by glacier to its modern-day challenges, Lake Ontario is just this place of immense scale, amazing history, and vital importance. And it really makes you wonder, right? With a history this deep, what other stories are still waiting down there at the bottom? Alright, that is it for this video, everyone. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.